Here we go, crossing my fingers. I'm gonna wait till I can hear myself, then I'll start up the game. Well, let's see. Okay, I can hear myself, so let us begin. Hi Eduardo, hi Leonardo, and all the other lurkers watching. Tonight in the second bonus Halloween stream, I'll be covering Skullman Kills, and then I'll resume my playthrough of Cathedral. And happy Halloween, everyone! For this game, I'll be playing using the keyboard. Alright, let's begin. At the end of Mega Man 4, Y has been defeated yet again. Skullman is assigned to call it quits, and Mega Man is assigned to make a run for it. And to be fair, he's one of Kozak's bots, not Wily's. You have many other arms you can use, Wily. For the first time in years, Wily's fortress is left unscathed from an attack. What happened, Skullman? Why do you step out of line? Wily plans to find answers to this question through aggressive means. He's revived 1 RM from each game from 1 through 6. Elecman from Mega Man 1, Metal Man from Mega Man 2, Needle Man from Mega Man 3, Barrowman from Mega Man 4, Charge Man from Mega Man 5, and finally Yamato Man from Mega Man 6. Greetings everyone, my name is Catherdal, and I welcome you all to my live Let's Play of Skullman Kills, a Mega Man classic fan game starring Skullman, developed by Redfire Studios. I'll be playing through the entirety of this game on this stream, as it's a rather short one. I'll be playing a downloadable version as I can't access the web version, but be careful, this has a few game-breaking glitches, which I will go over throughout the game. Here are the controls. I'll be playing this using a keyboard. I'll start off by going after Lekman. I'll try defeating all the bosses Buster only, but if need be, I'll use the weaknesses. Though I probably won't need them as this game is on the easier side. So as Skullman, we can jump, shoot, and use our skull barrier, which temporarily makes us immune to all attacks. The reason why I suggest you start off by going after Lekman is because he's the only boss who takes double damage from the Buster. And his pattern is really easy to learn. Hi Jidok. And just like most other Mega Man fan games, every time we defeat a boss, we gain their special weapon. In this case, the Elect Spark. Where these weapons get screens, Toadman is our punching bag. Now, even though I won't be using the Roadmaster weaknesses, I will show off the I will show off the recommended order. In this case, start off by going after Legman, then go after Chargeman, as Elect Spark works wonders against him. Poor Chargeman and your very predictable pattern. In fact, all the bosses in this game have very predictable patterns, barring maybe one of them. And the patterns aren't that complicated either. And by defeating him, I get the Charge Boiler. Next up is Needleman. Sadly, this game only consists of boss rushes. No stages within them. We'll have some stages in Skullman 2. We'll actually have some Roadmaster stages and we'll actually have some Roadmaster stages in Skullman Kills 2. Another thing that makes this game easier than most other fan games is that most boss attacks don't deal that much damage to Skullman. To be fair, you can start off by going after Metal Man, but it's easier to go after Legman first. Metal Man is a very straightforward boss too. And once you defeat the first 3 RMs, you get this cutscene. Frankly, every boss outside of perhaps Ferroman is a good starting boss. While he's trying to weasel his way out of this. Next up is Yamada Man. He's slightly tougher than most other RMs, but not by much. You can tell what attack he's going to do next depending on whether he decides to spin his spear or not. Again, it really feels like I'm playing this game on easy mode. Like everything deals half damage to me. Well, outside of one fortress boss, but we'll get to him. Very soon, in fact. All these weapons seem nice, but I really wish I had status to use them in. Next up is Fairman. I say he's the hardest out of the 6 RMs to defeat. About a third of the way through the fight, these Rinkas will spawn in and shoot towards Skullman. And no, you can't draw Fairman into the pit. He'll teleport back up here. I wouldn't call Wily that. It's more like Wily the mad scientist, trying to use every single avenue to defeat Light and his friends. Last but not least is Metal Man. The Metal Blade, Metal Man's weakness is Metal Man's weapon is strong against Elect Man, but really, you can fight Elect Man without his weakness, as you saw there. And ironically, the Elect Beams don't deal that much damage to Skullman. Like with Fairman, 1/3 through the fight, these moles will spawn in. Sadly, you can't destroy them. They seem to spawn in at their last X coordinate. Down goes the last RM. Welcome to the stream, Jaden. And by defeating Metal Man, I get the Metal Bouncer. Now on to the Y Castle stages. Or rather fights. I feel sorry for him as well. He's a punching bag in this game. No wonder why Toadman was the boss battle in Smetis 2's Magma 2 level. I don't know, Jaden. I guess it was down-pitched to sound less annoying, or less grating on the ears. This is where the game encounters somewhat of a difficulty spike. Fake Man, I'd say, is the most difficult boss in the game. His weakness is the Elect Spark, but if you decide to do the Buster only, basically stay as close to Fake Man as possible, especially when it does that jump spread attack. And when he does that jump spread attack 2 times, immediately afterwards jump over him as he'll use that missile attack. After Fake Man, it's smooth sailing from here on out. The final boss can be a bit tricky, but as long as you play it safe, he's not much of a challenge either. The second fortress boss is a modified guts tank. You start by destroying the arm. You start by destroying the fist. Then shooting the body. Or rather, specifically the head. And both the fist and body have no iframes. The fist has no weakness, but the head's weakness is the broiler. The fist has no particular weakness, but the head is weak to the charge boiler. On to the final boss of the game. It's Base, who is disappointingly easy in this one. I mean, just look at it. It's embarrassing how easy it is to defeat here. He didn't even try shooting at me directly. And he has the same final boss machine at the end of Hearted Tree. And if you pay careful attention, to the statues, you'll notice that you'll notice that they occasionally eyebrow wiggle. You'll notice that they occasionally wiggle their eyebrows. And that marks the end of this fan game. So time to get my overall thoughts on it. It was a short but fun excursion, though too much on the easy side. It really felt like I was playing the easy mode version of the game, up until I got to the fortress bosses. Every boss felt like it dealt half the amount of damage it should have had, outside of perhaps Fake Man and Base. And the special weapons are nice, but we don't have official stages to use them in, so if you decide to do Buster only, which is rather easy to do in this game, they don't get that much time in the limelight. Oh well, hopefully some of these issues will be fixed in Skullman Kills 2, as I never played that title, and perhaps Scooby Dog 4 as well. Well then, I hope you enjoyed my short Let's Play of Skullman Kills, viewers. If you enjoyed it, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. Hang on a minute, something's bugging out a bit. Alright, it's starting. You should be able to see it now. Perfect. Time to resume my stream of Cathedral. Alright, everything looks good. Just need to make sure of one thing, and I'll begin. Alright, let's put the show on the road. Greetings everyone, my name is Catherdal, and welcome back to my live let's play of... Cathedral. During the last... oh, wait. Hang on a minute. I knew it. What ended up happening was there was a video playing in the background. It's been resolved. Greetings everyone, my name is Catherdal, and welcome back to my blind live let's play of Cathedral. During the last episode, I explored the Ivy Forest to the west, or rather the Shade Forest, and as I can't access this upper area yet, I'll instead backtrack to the east and explore the Ivy Stone Graveyard. No, Jidok, this was made by a different developer. I see he has no new messages for me. Let's pay another visit to the shop. I want to purchase this in the future, but for now, let me upgrade my bank account several times. I'm not gonna pay any money for any. I'm not gonna pay any extra money for extra hearts. I'll probably lose them immediately. Into the graveyard we go. Let's see what upgrades we'll find over here. Wow. One shot by a worm. Off to a good start already. And they explode as well, which can hurt me. Well, this area is definitely not a pushover. So instead I'll try ignoring these worms as much as possible. It seems like a bad idea to engage them in the first place. The latter, Squigs. An indie game that just released today. These are worse than caterpillars. These are explosive caterpillars. The music sounds interesting. To my ears, for part of the song, it sounds a bit off-pitched. Like something's off of it. Like something's off with it. All these electric barriers. There was one on the west side of the Ivy Forest. There was one on the west side of the Shade Forest as well. I don't think I can damage boost through there, so back down. This room is suspiciously empty. You would think there'd be some monsters here, but just some plant life. I guess I have to access it from the other side then. I'm thinking once I collect an item, enemies will spawn in. Static Squigs. All the 600 plus rooms are handcrafted. And I get the feeling I'm supposed to go through this area later. Once I get a few more upgrades. Tomb of Magnus. Here lies Magnus, inventor, alchemist, and demonologist. I'm gonna have to return back here in the future. That tomb looks rather suspicious. Like if I have a particular item, I can open up the tomb and get it something else. Rats can't bounce off it like that. Next map fragment. I can't access this area unless I damage boost. Nor can I reach up here either. This actually extends for quite a distance. The graveyard is huge. I'll see if I can travel further to the right. If not, well, backtracking time. Well, it seems no way to go to the right then. Yeah, this seems more like a mid-game zone. Still, I'm gonna experiment with damage boosting, see if that works. Nope, it's solid. Of course the devs thought about that. Well, I have nowhere else to explore here. This is blocked off, this is blocked off, this is blocked off, and this is, as we saw, blocked off. So I'm gonna use the teleporter to get back to Ivystone. The next place I'll check out is the sewers. And that's one of the reasons why I deposit all my gold at a bank. What was in here again? I just want to double check this. Oh, there you are, Pyro. Ice Peak. That's the first other area I noticed that was connected to the Cathedral. I need to find a hidden shrine and enter it, and talk to him in the other village. Probably the healer has something to say about the orbs. This brings up another question. Can I access the bank money deposited in one town in another town? I am reading your messages, Gravity Beetle. Down into the sewers we go. What we'll find, who knows. Yep, YouTube. This is Cathedral. I probably need fire to burn down these walls. Well, I should have used Soul to check out this area, probably, because I definitely skipped that. And I don't know how to access these either. You know what, I'll go back over here and see if I can access this area. Because I never went back there after getting Soul. Let me just nab the health boost and I'll walk over there. It appears that the health boost isn't really that expensive. I thought it would cost in the hundreds, not the tens. Yep, that's a Tanzanite blade. Pretty handy dealing double damage to everything. Now, if I can't reach this area, I'll re-enter the Cathedral and go to an area which I couldn't access before. Oh, there goes my health boost. That was fast. Now, if I can't access this upper area, I'll just backtrack to the Cathedral and access the Snow Peak Mountains. Or whatever they're called. Yet again, I need a fire weapon. Unless I can sneak Soul in, but I doubt it. Well, I guess I'll backtrack over here then. I'll see you then. I'll see you there. See ya, Jadok. Happy Halloween. Now let's see what's behind this passage. Ah, so this is the teleport that leads to the Cathedral. I wish I activated this earlier. It's more dangerous to go up than to go down. And don't worry, this will be edited down to an LP format, reducing the amount of backtracking. Another max arrow upgrade. To be honest, that's a pretty easy puzzle to solve. It's just waiting for that ghost to spawn in and then bounce off of it. I will be on the lookout. Gravity Beetle. Kind of, yes. I can see why, but it honestly has a very different feel. This is a Metroidvania after all. And that's a more traditional stage-based game. Alright, I'm above the entrance to this stage. Alright, I'm at the entrance of the Ice Peak Mountain. Now let's see how far I can progress in this level. I had nowhere else to go in the Shade Forest, the Graveyard, and the Sewers. I doubt I'm gonna get a fire upgrade here, but perhaps something of use. Hi there, Harpy. Yet again, another enemy who can one-shot me. An extra health bottle. I was looking for one of these. I was able to destroy one of them, but clearly I'm missing something here. Still, this area is a nice change of pace compared to the dark and dreary areas we had earlier. Mostly dark and dreary outside of the town. This area is very colorful and bright. Well, in order to proceed onwards here, I need a fire weapon. So time to backtrack and figure out where I'm supposed to go through now. And I know exactly who to talk with. The fortune teller. They'll be able to give me a good clue where to go through next. definitely sounds pretty pleasant. Now let's see what the fortune teller has to say about my predicament. Why, thank you. I didn't think of checking that earlier. Now that I think about it, that may open the gates to the graveyard on the right side. Now I just need to figure out where the bookkeeper's house... Now I need to figure out where the librarian's house is again. Directly to the right, of course. Let's return some books to him. That's not what I had in mind when they said pushed, but this works. Thank you, Soul. Library cellar key. A key shaped like a book, which opens the lock in the library cellar. Now what does this book say? Many centuries ago. Time for backstory. Before the monsters came, our world lived in prosperity, with vast resources of spirit magic. Spirit magic was used to power everything. It was the very essence of life. One day, Ardur, the World Eater, opened a portal to our existence. Ardur, a banished demigod, feeding off other dimensions' magic to survive, emerged from his dark domain. Ardur brought an army, led by a fearsome commander. That commander looked suspiciously familiar. Our world was consumed by a war that nearly exhausted all spirit magic. Only enough traces to let our world slowly recover was left behind. The Cathedral of Shade Forest stands as a testament of the destruction. This is where the portal between universes was opened the first time. According to legend, the Cathedral was a conduit between Ardur's domain and ours. When it seemed like all hope was lost, and only traces of spirit magic were lingering, Ardur left, and sealed off the conduit. The conduit is locked by magical means, but legends speak of 5 spirit orbs, hidden throughout our lands. The first orb hid in the cathedral itself under close watch from Augur, the Great Beholder. The second orb held deep inside Poison Pavilion in the trident of the Necromancer. The third orb in the depths of the Bone Church, guarded by Sailmaki, a spirit capable of imitating gods. The fourth orb, locked away in the jungle, deep inside the sunken temple, guarded by Talia, the Water Banshee. The fifth and final orb, in the inaccessible regions of Icepeak Castle, guarded by Nidlong, the Dragon King. According to the lore, the one who possesses these 5 orbs will be able to open the conduit. The prophecy speaks of a second war, where Ardur and his lackeys will once again return. Will opening the conduit prove to help our cause, or further Ardur's cause? Only time will tell. So that's our next objectives: Necromancer's Den, Bone Church, Sunken Palace, and Icepeak Castle. Now I just need to figure out where to go to next. I thought all those other areas were inaccessible. Then again... Oh, I thought I had an extra key. I guess I used the gargoyle key up. Nice to have more backstory of what was going on. Though the commander looks suspiciously like me. Though the commander looks suspiciously like the player character. Though the commander looks suspiciously like my player character. Alright, I guess I have to go back into Shade Forest then. I'm gonna first check out the right side, then I'll check out the left side. I have the strong belief it's actually on the left side, but better safe than sorry, I guess. No, that won't help. That's the wrong one. I'll be right back in a moment. Alright, I'm at the Shade Forest, and the electric barrier blocking this route has disappeared. To not enter Poison Pavilion. I thought I needed a special ability to pass by the electric barrier, but no. It was just a plot trigger that I need to activate. I didn't think this game was I didn't think the game was this linear, to be specific. I didn't think the game was this linear. So you need to enter the Shade Forest, get the ability to control Soul, go back into town, get the key, read the book, then go back over here. Optionally, pick up the Tanzanite sword. One thing I learned by playing this game so far is that damage boosting is not recommended. At least until you get more hearts. At the start of the game, it's not a good idea. An ancient piece of machinery. It looks like a door to me. That's probably why there's a charm shrine over there. I knew these statues would come alive. Introducing me to a future puzzle, I see. Poison Pavilion extends for quite a while. I guess this is where the boss is, or this is where the boss is. We're gonna be here for this episode and the next episode. We're gonna be here for the rest of this episode and the next episode. There's gonna be quite a bit of transitioning here due to me exploring several regions of the world. Due to me exploring several parts of the world. Due to me skipping around across the world, trying to figure out where I was supposed to go through. Wow, apparently my sword didn't come out fast enough. Again, I want to emphasize that this game is no slouch in terms of the damage department. At least these wheels stay active, even after I die. Well, I guess this is where the puzzle starts. Now I'm just gonna backtrack up over there, and then I can actually go down here. I wonder if there's a poison status effect in this game. Well, these enemies are going to prove to be troublesome. That armor upgrade is teasing me. You know what, I'm gonna go to the lower right part of this area. Then I'll explore the lower left part of it. There are probably some optional goodies which will be There are probably some optional goodies which will make the trip worth it. And that's what happens when you forget which route to go through. So that's why you have to take the right route first. This time I'm paying more attention to what's going on. Those hammer-wielding armored units are a bit concerning. At least they never move forwards. And they only take 3 strikes to destroy. Can't quite reach it. Has some suspicious generosity. Double jump charm. Of course, there's a mini-boss. That was a pretty easy mini-boss. Perfect. So that's how I jump through these blocks. I thought I needed another ability. Amazing. This will open up many This will open up many other pathways through these regions. For one, I can now jump over that gate in the graveyard. But I'm curious to see what the other 2 movement abilities are. I know I will eventually unlock dashing. More of these fake block shenanigans. The townspeople did mention a blacksmith or armorsmith that can upgrade my armor, who lives in this pavilion. First, I'm gonna see this door. There's probably another shortcut somewhere. It's as if I need to fall here. I'll give one more go and then I'll just backtrack over to the area which I didn't take. The other branching path. Nope, no luck. I guess I need another ability. The wheel in order to turn off the poison is on the opposite side. Now watch as I die and lose 10%. Now watch as I die immediately and lose 10% of my gold. Now watch as I die and lose 10% of my massive gold sink. Nonetheless, I'm happy I'm making some progress compared to the first part of the compared to earlier, where I was just wandering around the world making no progress. I'm glad the developers included those. I'm glad the developer included a fortune teller. Really? I thought I jumped higher. I see. The page over there was essentially the carrot on stick, hinting as to the next ability I'd get. That's alright, spot mark. I like all the gold I'm getting, but what I'd like soon is probably a teleporter back to the town, or another checkpoint. I probably need a gear to open the door I saw earlier. Not what I expected would happen. I guess I was supposed to activate this instead. Now let's see what's behind this door. Oh, it's this place. And there's my teleporter, which I will use immediately because I want to get back to the town and bag my gold, and purchase the next armor upgrade. Now let's buy this thing. I do also want to upgrade my potions. And that should be it. Now my armor is a nice green. Two extra hearts after dying, 1% chance to avoid damage, and a few other things. Back in the Poison Pavilion we go. I probably should check out this door and then return over here. I feel like I'm getting close to the next boss battle, though I'm not sure. The game could pull a fast one on me. Now, if there was only a way to keep this suppressed. I don't think Soul can depress the switch by himself. Yeah, he can. Not going to help. I need a way to spawn a block over there. This area is blocked off, but I know that activated something. Perhaps it removes some of the poison falls up here. Only one of them, sadly. Yeah, not gonna be helpful until I find the other way. Well, both this and Shovel Knight's music was made using FamiTracker, wasn't it? And my next armor upgrade. Health bottle cooldown reduced by 1 second. So now I can use the health bottle every 4 seconds. Wait a minute, where is the Necromancer's lair then? Well, I think I know where it is. It's over here, but I need to get the gear. Oops, I should have bounced on top of the enemy. That way I could reach the upper platform. And that turns that off. Still don't know what activates that door. Hang on a minute. I'll take a look at that room one more time, and if I can't progress there, I'll backtrack a bit. The solution is probably embarrassingly easy. If I can figure out how to access that room from the left side, then I'm in business. Because with a double jump ability, I can already access the door. Oh yes, here it is. The one I just ran past, silly me. Now I should be able to collect the gear. Do I need 2 gears or 1 gear though? Guess I'll find out when I get back over there. So time to backtrack back over there. I can also just use the teleporter, but I want to see what that room, the room I skipped over, has to offer. Those night enemies aren't really that scary now that I think about it. As long as you run up to them and slash them to death. Just another book. I knew there'd be something extra here. Really? We even have upgrades in the walls like that? What is this, Metroid? That was completely unexpected. Which means I probably missed a few of them in the past because I know there were similar setups. %2 chance to avoid damage now. I guess it's okay. In order to get that book, I need to access it from the upper side over there. And considering I have the time, might as well. I really wish I had the dash ability. It'd make traversing these areas much faster. I guess this is where dash would be used. Only need one gear to open the door. I was worried there was a second one somewhere. And now we're entering the Necromancer's Den. So to summarize, I did quite a bit of moving back and forth through the Poison Pavilion, especially as I screwed up and misunderstood the challenge. Don't worry, quite a bit of backtracking will be eliminated in post. Oh goody, I need to revive a Necromancer. Head, torso, arms, and legs. What is this, Castlevania 2? We're gonna end up having to face off against him at the end. Once I'm done with this dungeon, I'll end off the stream. Oh goody, this game's equivalent of Beaks in Mega Man. Not all things are what they appear to be. So there's gonna be fake blocks and fake holes. Trial of courage, basically. Soul, wink wink. Now I can tell which spikes are solid and which ones aren't. Didn't quite do it correctly, but I survived at the very least. Reality illusions can be molded. I'm not sure what that means, actually. When it said reality can be molded. Well, at least there was a checkpoint right in the middle. Oh, okay, so that determines what actually exists and doesn't exist. Now the upwards facing spikes don't exist. This is a very neat challenge. Bravo developers. I would have thought we'd seen it in a Mega Man game by now. I thought we would have seen a challenge like this in a Mega Man game by now, but guess not. Perhaps in a Spike or Illusion Man level. Lies and indecision will harm you. So playing a game of Spot the Difference. Wrong one. I have truth. This ancient amulet lets you see the truth. Fake spikes will no longer be visible. I wonder if any previous areas had fake spikes. I mean, outside of the Necromancer's tomb, of course. I already can think of one area which had fake spikes and fake walls. And a room that instantly demonstrates this. Just like any good Metroidvania game. I didn't mean to do that. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Dead warping strats. So that's saying I need to go down first. Otherwise, I'd have to just use Soul and slowly edge my way upwards. Which is probably what a speedrunner would do. That wall on the left looks suspicious. Why is this sticking out? Oh, guess nothing's there then. These are like gyres, now that I think about it. This is a boss room. Well, I have nothing to lose, so let's do it. I need something so I can see the platforms. Coming back here later, I need a flashlight. Or torch. If I go through that normally, I'll probably end up dying. I wonder if that heart container down there is actually a trap. For all I know, it could be. Used by a necromancer to lure unfortunate souls. I mean, what else was the coins gonna tell me anyways? They're outlining a door. So that's the next body part. So that's the first body part. Well, I guess I have to access it from the bottom. I'll just dead warp. It's worth a little loss in gold. And there's my teleporter out of here. Teleporter? Methinks I'll get something that can activate these. Because I seen a symbol up there. Is this the basement they were alluding to earlier? Of course. The solution was really that simple. Well, we're in the middle of the Necromancer's Den now. Still no luck in terms of collecting body parts, though. At least I got a magic lantern. It counts as an item. So that's how we light these. I wonder if all the skull doors are activated this way. Of course, that also means I can access that area which was not lighted before. And I can burn down these wooden barriers. Great. Now I can actually access the ice area too. You know what, everyone? I think this is a good time to end off this stream. From the beginning of the stream, my progress was a bit wonky because I overlooked the fact that I could get the key back in Ivystone, and because of it, the electric barrier which was blocking off this side was still up. Once I got the key and watched that cutscene, the electric barrier was dropped and I could access Poison Pavilion, and from here on out, access the Necromancer's Den. Don't worry, much of my follies will be edited down in post, and this will be split into 2 episodes. In the next episode, I'll complete the rest of the Necromancer's Den, and then move on to the next major area. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!